Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar, Aloevain, back for some more Dungeons & Dragons Online. So here we are for our second part of the Evening Star quest chain, which is Unquiet Graves. So like the first one, we are going back out into King's Forest. And again, this one is a little bit farther away. So typically speaking, people will do all these quests in one go. Obviously not coming back out each time to turn in. So what I'm going to do is go directly from the last quest that we had completed, and you'll see from there. So there's the house just up the corner. Alright, so I won't go all the way to it because that would be pointless. But right from there, you will be able to head through the fields of hay, or fields of grain rather. And actually in the center we are going to have one of these little snowflake looking things. These are the
The
explorers.
realm of Cormier is known by some as the Forest Kingdom.
This is just
Others
directly
call it
south
the land
of
the Purple Dragon. 'Tis after an old tale of a black dragon so old his scales had washed plum, whom Cormier vanquished with arrows, order, and cunning.
So for this quest here, you are gonna see. Where is it there? It's way down here. So as you can see, it's all a bit of a run. So we will be using our horse. There. So again, directly south of the quest. We're just gonna follow the path. Kind of heading directly to it, but of course there are parts where we're not able to. So we're just gonna kind of hug this wall for now. Alright, so as you see, kind of loops around here. We do have a little rare encounter. And then we can head through a little tree bridge. You gotta watch out for these piles of leaves. Oftentimes they will be pitfall traps. As well, if you see a random animal between two trees that are approximately that distance apart, it could actually be a dryad. So again, just watch out for that there. Alright, so over here at this tree, it's a little bit harder to see where we're going because of the rain. If we actually head over to where that dire bear is, kind of underneath that log, there may or may not be a dragon. So if you get close, it would pop up with a coin on the map here. So you can definitely know for sure, again, once you get a little bit closer. And there we go. Easy way to tell is if there are enemies in the center, dragon is definitely not up. Just think it would have eaten them. Alright, so from here, we are going to want to head up the stairs. And just kind of head through this broken down village. Again, heading to this point straight towards the quest. So in the distance we will have a road. Now every now and then you will see a random chest. It will have an astral panther protecting it. Nothing special there. Alright, so off to our right here, we're going to have a kind of a walled off little town. want to head inside. Now it also sees we have a rare encounter. Now, rare encounters out here in King's Forest also will drop accommodations, similar to how the High Road quest chain was doing that. Alright. So there we go. So as you see, they get on completion of the rare rather than in the chest itself. So each rare out here is attached to one of the different types. And we got another Astral Panther. So now in this town here, you will see a Sanctified Well. This is actually used for one of the rare encounters out there, where you have to heal a Purple Dragon Knight. Kind of basically stop him from becoming a werewolf. And then we have a set of shrines here, again, if you need. And then just around the corner here, we have our quest, which is in the Deep Glen Graveyard. So for this quest, as you see, it's a little bit less. This is another fairly quick quest to do. Now for this one, you definitely want some Death Ward, as we are fighting a lot of Necromancers. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is approach this encounter here. And we're just going to start taking them on. Now, once he gets X amount of damage, he is going to want to take off and run away. Do not follow him. He kind of leads you partially into an ambush, and it's just easier to go around than to fight him right there. Now, we do got to kill him. That is one of our objectives, and we will do that, but we're not going to follow him right away. So there he goes. Now what we're actually going to want to do, you notice some guys sitting here already, is actually kind of hug off the right. And we'll be able to sneak around to this section here. Now from here we do want to take out any of the trash here, which will include some guys here. Now, wow, about time WoW finally joins. Now, you definitely want to kill again the undead, as the undead actually are going to provide the Dark Encounter with a damage reduction. So by killing the undead, and of course this Dark Encounter runs over here, as you see, so by killing the undead, so that one still has, he has undead to him, this one does not. And as you can see, the difference in damage is actually quite substantial. Now, typically when you're going, you don't actually have them get the second aggro of the guy here. Typically speaking, that one there that we just killed stays in the village there, and it's just this one here. Now when they die, do watch out, they spawn in, or can spawn in, these very tanky zombies. As you see, 53,000 hit points. And, I mean, they do a little bit of damage, so... You know what? I'm gonna take out the caster now. He's being more of an annoyance.
A dark encanter has been eliminated. Crush the rest. Let the dead rest in peace.
So again, as you can see, they are fairly tanky. Whereas the normal drow, not so much. So yeah, kind of a little bit of a beatdown. Again, watch your hit points. The undead themselves, like the zombies, they're not terrible. They're slow, but they have a lot of hit points. Like these guys again, just what, 53 and then 59,000. And as they are red names, you can't really do a lot of the things to kill them quickly. It's just gonna have to be a beatdown. On top of that, they have their damage reduction to pierce, in my case, so it just takes that much longer. Luckily, I can hit more than one of them at once. So yeah, again, I do apologize for this. Typically, I don't remember having to fight these undead necromancers. But it has been a long time since I've run these quests here. Simply because, well, it did take a little while, a lot longer than I'm used to running the videos. And when I do run these, I typically don't run them on Reaper either, I just run them on Elite. But to get some consistency, I did want to run all these quests here. Again, as consistent as I can, so you can get a fair judgment on their difficulty levels. Alright, so one of them are now down. One to go. And here we go. So once you've got those guys down, you do want to just continue through the path here. We're going to fight those drow that had initially ran at us. Again, if you do need to back up, they will rubber band, which may provide you with the breather you need. And as you will see, yes, we still have some champions going on. For us, it is day 6. So as you can see, aside from the necromancers and the zombies, everything else dies fairly quickly. It's just those guys, they have a very large hit point pool. Alright, so from here again, we're going to want to head to the back.
The drow have ravaged the village
And we can actually start attacking these villagers here. Kind of pulling them from a distance. Or of course you can kind of rush in there and take them out. Now, I like to fight them from back here, as if they get too close to you, they will actually rubber band and despawn. And that just helps to keep a horde of zombies away from you. Alright. So now that we've basically killed off these zombies, we are gonna kind of hug the back wall here, grab our collectible, and we're gonna head on into this section. Now here again, we are going to have some archers, and kneeling down there is our enchanter, or incanter. So again, make sure you take out those undead. Now this is again why I personally enjoy taking him out first. It eliminates his assistance, so that when we do get into fighting him, right here, kind of already eliminated that damage reduction that he has. making this first wave while he's a caster a lot easier. There we go. So as you see, he didn't bring it up. It could just be he ended up bringing up the other guy because they were standing right next to one another. So you do want to try and kill them far apart, just to avoid having his zombie forms. That could be also why I don't remember having him respawn like that. So once they die, you want to head back into town here. Now the last encounter will come in. He will have some assistance, so I definitely recommend first taking out the Necromancer. The Necromancer will get raised back up. As an undead Necromancer, or typically gets raised back up. Again, you do just want to kill that undead Necromancer. And any other undead that happens to spawn in, such as a zombie here. Stunned. And then once that's all done, all the trash is taken out. All that's left is our final encounter. And essentially with nobody left to resurrect him, definitely won't have the zombie form spawning in. Quest complete. And at this point we do want to head back into the town. And we're actually going to have a end chest loot right here. Now this chest can contain some named items. Pale Rod is one of them. Another one is Grave Wrappings, which is actually a fairly decent hand wrap. I know that's my go-to at about this level. From here, all that's left is to recall and head on to the next quest. So thank you guys all for watching. It's been a blast, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one all.